Jay Garrick. His name was Jay Garrick. I don't know why I forgot that. What's up, guys? FanboyPrime here, and I hope each and every one of you had a fabulous Christmas. I know we did at the Prime household. Just truly awesome and truly thankful to be able to spend time together with Lady Prime, with Ollie. Then we had the opportunity to go to my parents' house to see my one of my brothers and to see one of my other brother's kids. Ollie got to play with his cousins, got to play with my nephews and my niece. So that was definitely awesome. Had to work that night, but had an awesome, awesome Christmas. Yeah. It's a little bit sad to already see decorations and things coming down. Lady Prime already took it out our tree. If you happen to catch my live stream this past Monday, you know the tree was falling over. I think it had something to do with the cats jumping in there, or possibly breaking one of the legs. But I've already bought a new tree for next year, so that problem has been taken care of. And hopefully we'll be getting rid of cats so that that tree won't be damaged next year. But yeah, you know, guys, with Christmas time comes the next holiday, the end of the year. And so I'm looking forward to that. But as we come to the end of the year, that inevitably brings about possibly my last haul of the year. And that's what I want to show you guys today. Now, in a previous video, I showed you what I thought was my last haul. And I said I wanted to squeeze one more trip in and go to this new place that somebody had told me about. And Evil Mike, or, you know, Mike over at Evil's Comics, told me squeeze it in, fanboy. And I did. I knew I was going to. And I may possibly squeeze one more trip in before the year ends. But this haul is the haul from that store. That store is Most Wanted Comics in Corpus Christi, Texas. Very, very small store, but perfect. For me, anyways. It had dollar bins, 50-cent bins. It had key books, had books on the wall. It had everything you want. Even had a selection of toys. Small store, but perfect. Perfect for me, anyways. So I want to show you guys this haul. I hit up the dollar bins. Lady Prime hit up some different books, and I'll show you those books first. She was digging through some of these books, the Marvel monster books. She had set aside a whole bunch of them, and then she backed out of getting it, and I don't think she should have. The price tag says $4. They had a sale going on where these books were half off, so we only paid $2. This is Where Monsters Dwell, number 22. So if you guys are digging this book, this is Lady Prime's taste right here. Next up, and we got this book for Ollie. Lady Prime found it. Has a $12 price tag. We got it for $6. It is a 25-cent book. It is number 14, Monsters on the Prowl. And we have Zemnu there on the cover. Ollie watches Hulk, Agents of Smash. And Zemnu is one of his favorite characters. He has the Build-A-Figure for this toy. So, yeah. Pretty cool book. Pretty cool book. All right, so begin with the books that I found. And this was actually the first book I stumbled across. It is not a cover. I've seen it before, but it's not a cover I really enjoyed or really liked. But it is a Christmas cover, so I knew I had to add it to the collection. This is Green Lantern Mosaic number 9. Oops, sorry. Trying to avoid that glare. So yeah, you got John Stewart there. Kilowog in the background. So pretty cool book. Next up is Detective Comics 627. This is also, actually all my books are dollar pickups. No, they're not. No, they're not. We'll talk about that. But all the books I'm showing you here at the beginning are dollar pickups. Detective Comics 627. I initially wanted to get it because of the anniversary heading there. I've been wanting to try to pick up as many of those anniversary books as I can. So Detective Comics 627. This is an 80-page book for $1. It is celebrating Batman's 600th appearance in Detective Comics. So definitely awesome. Next up is Justice League America number 91. It is a DC Universe logo variant. So awesome. An awesome find for $1. I did want to add this book to the collection, and I want to try to get every version of this book. It is not one of those Death of Superman saga books that I like, but I kind of feel it kind of has, it pays homage to it. Farewell to a Friend instead of Funeral for a Friend. I believe this is the funeral for Ice, or Ice Maiden. I know where is Ice, but one of the key characters there during the Death of Superman saga or storyline. So yeah, pretty cool book to add to the collection. Also, you know, can't fail when you find a DC Universe logo variant for $1. These next two books are books that I'm adding to my, and the light's going to change. I'm filming it a different way. I'm trying to make a quick video. I've got to get to bed. I live streamed yesterday. It was supposed to be for an hour, and it wound up being for an hour and 40 minutes. So if you guys have the opportunity, around noon Central Time on Mondays, I've been running a live stream with my buddy Beltron, Nightwing 207 over on Twitch, trying to get him to put together his own YouTube channel. We'll see where that goes. But yes, I have begun live streaming. We're just talking and hanging out. I believe the first stream, we kind of just, it was a test stream. So we kind of just talked about all kinds of things. And it was going to be 15 minutes, and it turned into an hour and 20 minutes. And then the next live stream we did was the day after Christmas, and we kind of answered 15 questions based upon the holidays, our favorite scent, our favorite, what's our favorite things about the holidays. It's pretty cool. Definitely have struck up a friendship with Silver Knight Kyle. Truly appreciative of that. Just because of the live stream, we've begun to hang out, and really awesome dude. I had watched some of his videos, and we've had a few interactions before, but really on that live stream, he's joined the stream, and definitely have fun hanging out with him. So these next two books are part of my collection, trying to build up every tie-in to the Infinite Crisis event. Not only the tie-ins to the actual event itself, but the build-up to Infinite Crisis, what I consider, well, what are official build-up or tie-ins to the countdown, and some that I consider unofficial. This is JSA Classified number 8. I haven't replaced bags and boards. This does not have a board yet. I've got to go get that. It is in storage right now, my bags and boards, because of Christmas decorating. JSA Classified number 8. You've got the Golden Age Flash. You've got Wildcat there. So yeah, awesome there. Excuse me. Man, it's going to bother me because I cannot think of the Golden Age Flash's name. I'll have to come back to that. And then I also picked up Firestorm number 21. You can see over here the Infinite Crisis crossover tie-in. This is a book I own. I bought a lot on eBay for this book specifically. I wound up picking up a couple of extra books from the Firestorm run that I didn't have, but this was the book I was on the hunt for. And when I opened that lot up, every book was in great shape except this one. This one had water damage. So this is an upgrade to the collection. These next 3 books are coverless books, but they're old books. I initially passed on them, saw them, said if I don't find anything else, or if I don't find too much, I will pick these up, because it's always cool for me to have some classic books. It's just pretty cool to own a piece of history, despite the fact that it doesn't have the cover. This is Superman's Pal, Jimmy Olsen, number 92. This is from April of 1966. So you see there, no cover, but still pretty awesome. Sorry, affecting the lighting. I picked up Action Comics number 365. This is from July of 1968. Great art there. Batman, Superman, and the Flash. Oops. Yeah. And with it came a cover for Adventure Comics number 364. So yeah, I feel like that's a win-win. I got a cover. I got a bookless cover and a coverless book. So yeah, definitely for $1, I'll take that all day. And lastly, I picked up Superman 161. This is from January of 1964. The fantastic story of Superman's sons. So yeah, really, really beat up, but I'll never pass on an opportunity to get a piece of, comics history for $1. I'll take that all day. Got Detective Comics 671 from the Night Quest storyline. This is something I want to build up and get all the books and tie-ins, or every book for the Nightfall storyline or the Nightfall saga through Night Quest and Night's End. So yeah, definitely cool pickup. I was able to pick up Icon #1 for $1, and also the collector's edition of Icon #1. So yeah, awesome. I got the second printing of Blackest Night Superman #3. It's got a Shane Davis cover there, so yeah, I'm all about that. Got Strange Adventures number 224, 15-cent book. A little beat up, but same thing. Just a cool piece to have in the collection. Nice art there. And I don't, I paid $1 for it, so I'll take the damage on it. This is a book that bottom tier collector probably knows because it's got logo there. It is Legion 90 Annual #1, or the Legion 90 Annual. Picked it up. Triangle number adjacent Superman story there. Superman battling Lobo in the background. So yeah, pretty cool pickup for $1. And I was able to knock off one more book on my triangle numbers list. Of course, this one has the shield, but like I said, triangle numbers / shield, whatever. I'm now with this book, I believe I am, let's see, 119, got to 118, got to 116. I believe not with this book, I am down to needing 115 more triangle numbers / shield numbers. This is shield number, triangle number 22 from 2001. Also, this being Superman 169, I have a really good run of Superman books. I may own from Superman 151 to the end of the run now with this book. There may be one or two I'm off of, but I believe having this book in the collections gets me close to having a straight run from 151 to the end of the run, which I think was 226. All right, the last book I picked up, and this is the one book that I did not get for $1. It has an $8 price tag, but I got it for 50% off, paid $4 for it. A little bit more than I wanted to pay for, but it was a beautiful newsstand variant, or edition, however you want to call it, of Superman 78. So you guys know, one of the many collections I'm trying to build is the complete Death of Superman saga, the death of, the funeral for a friend, the return of every version of the books. I'm putting myself in harm's way trying to get those DC logo variants of the funeral for a friend. Those are going to be some pricey books, but I am trying to put together a complete collection. With this book, the newsstand, I now own a complete collection of Superman 78. I have the newsstand. I have the direct of the regular version of 78. I have the collector's edition of Superman 78. And I also have that ultra rare, you got to make it yourself, Superman 78 Virgin variant. I always like to include these and show these off because they display beautifully. You guys know these books completely overprinted. You can get them in the dollar bin, the 50-cent bins. Go ahead and rip off that outside cover if you have multiple copies of it and make yourself a beautiful Virgin variant of Superman 78. Well, that's it, guys, of what is possibly my last haul of the year. Possibly. I want to squeeze in one more run back to Most Wanted Comics. May do that on Thursday. Guys, I know that I've been a little lax on putting out content other than the live streams, but 2.5 hours or 3 hours worth of live streams, I think is pretty good content for the month. But, you know, the holidays getting in the way. And it's not so much the holidays here at home affecting me. It's more so the holidays at work. Just work has been extremely stressful, extremely busy. And I've been coming home and I've been exhausted. But with that said, definitely looking forward to the new year. Definitely looking forward to hanging out with you guys more I want to, as always, end the video by saying I always appreciate any interactions we have, whether it's just a like on the video, whether it's just a view on the video, but I especially love your comments. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. It's truly awesome. I think we're up to 100 and we got up to 156 subs, and you know how it goes. You drop. I think we're settling on 151, 152 right now. That's awesome. I started this channel, I believe, in May, maybe late April, and man, I was going to be content with 10 people, 20 people, and now we're at 151 subs. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you all. I want to send a special shout out to Mike, Evil's Comics. He shouted me out recently. He's responsible for me getting up above 150, as well as Brian LCS. He shouted me out in his 900 subscriber giveaway. Thank you guys. Brian LCS, you've always been a big-time supporter of the channel. And Mike, Evil's Comics, man, we just been connecting recently. My Texas brother over in Colorado, right? So thank you guys. Truly appreciative of it. And I'm out.